The Huskies left the field last week with a statement, a dominant performance that left no doubt. For the seniors, it was a night to remember, but sentiment fades fast because the journey isn't finished and the mission is far from over. Now the pack travels to Myers Park, a winner-take-all battle that will decide the conference crown and reshape the postseason picture. This is the moment where belief is tested, where preparation meets pressure, and the standard is non-negotiable. There's no margin for error, no room for hesitation, only the chance to prove the doubters wrong. The pack has heard the noise, the questions, the whispers. But on this stage, they have one goal in mind: to make a statement that echoes beyond Friday night.
There might not be a bigger one in the entire country in high school football tonight. 8-0, Hough on the road here at 7-1 Myers Park.
This is a twin party. You cannot get
in. From the opening kick, the atmosphere was electric. Under the lights of Friday night, the Mustang faithful roared, their energy pulsating throughout the stadium. The Mustangs' offense seemed to feed off that surge, storming downfield against a Husky defense that had given up fewer than 5 points on the road. Their momentum felt unstoppable. A deep strike set the Mustangs' offense up inside Husky territory. With the crowd on its feet, Myers Park had the chance to strike first. But the Huskies weren't built to fold under pressure. The noise from the Mustang students wasn't just echoing through the stands. It had been buzzing online all week.
They commented on one of my posts saying Brody Key was going to go for 3 touchdowns on me. And I just used it to feel me. I wasn't thinking too deep. I wasn't in my feelings about it. It was kind of more just like, I'll see y'all Friday.
But the Mustangs were forgetting one truth: never poke the pack leader.
Interception by Smoke Samari Matthews.
So for pregame, I seen the student section come down. They had the face cutouts of him screaming. I kind of just took it personal because at the end of the day, I feel like I'm the best player in the state. So going against another top player in the state kind of helps me prove myself for why I think I'm the best. Pretty much the ball's in the boundary. I was guarding the best receiver on the team. He a Duke commit, so I already knew going in it was gonna be a pretty good matchup between me and him, and a lot of people from the outside was hyping it up. So, at the end of the day, I just made a good play on the ball. I think it set the tone well. After a big play from their receiver, who got him halfway down the field, just switching the momentum to us and kind of letting them know that we here.
It let them know don't play with him. Like, don't play with him. Everybody think, he's not that good, or he ain't that good, or we can't throw with him. Every time somebody throw at him, he's made a play. Every single time. But that just set the tone. That shows our defense, man. We gave a big play. It don't matter. We bend, but we don't break.
With momentum in full swing, the Huskies' offense took the field, locked in, dialed up, and ready to strike. But just as the drive began to build, a self-inflicted wound, a costly mistake that halted momentum, swinging it back in favor of the home team. A short punt flipped the field, and instantly the Mustangs were back in business. All season, the Huskies' defense had set the tone: relentless, aggressive, and impossible to ignore. On this drive, they proved it again, crashing into the Mustang backfield with surgical precision, forcing a 3-and-out and silencing the crowd. Hough's offense took the field again, looking to build off the previous drive's success. But disaster loomed. A critical third-down stop set the stage, and a fumbled snap on 4th down handed the Mustangs the ball deep in Husky territory. The defense, backed up against their own goal line, faced a moment of truth. And in true Husky fashion, they didn't just survive, they thrived. Every Mustang advance met a wall of unyielding force. Pressure wasn't a challenge, it was their playground. Forcing Myers Park to settle for a field goal. A good kick return set the Husky offense up with the perfect opportunity to strike back. And quarterback Ethan Royal wasted little time, delivering a perfect ball to Jameer Anderson in the corner of the end zone for 6. The catch, spectacular. The throw, confident, giving the Huskies a 7-3 lead late in the second quarter.
So I watch a lot of film on corners and the techniques and the coverages that they're in. And I seen that there was a cover 2 the whole entire game. So the play that we had was a cover 2 beater, and I took an inside release and the corner stayed down in the flat. So Ethan made a great ball to the back of the end zone. I went to go get it.
Well, he had a good week of practice. So I could just tell like he was going into that game with a dog mentality, and he definitely fulfilled what he was portraying this whole week.
As the half wound down, the Huskies' defense wasn't just playing, they were asserting dominance. The pass rush came fast and relentless. Every snap, they hunted the Mustangs' quarterback, living in the backfield, breaking rhythm and shattering plays before they could start. Every tackle, every pressure, every moment of chaos made one thing clear. It was gonna be a long night for the Mustang offense. Heading into halftime, the Huskies knew the scoreboard didn't tell the full story. The fight was far from over, but the path to victory was clear.
Hey, listen up. Offensively, we're killing ourselves. All right, with the bad snaps, are we missing blocks and not going to the right person? Are we missing reads? All right, hold on to the ball, guys. If we hold on to the ball and execute, I promise you in the second half you will not be a game. I promise you that. All right, defense. That 3 again. That's on us. Okay, punter, where you at? Where you at?
Right here.
Catch the ball. Catch the. If you get hit, it is what it is. All right? Kick the ball. Catch it, kick it. Stop being scared. So what, they're coming. So what? Kick the ball. All right? Guys, listen. We got to come back out with some intensity, though. Offensively, we get the ball first. All right, what job is that? You want us to run 13? We're going to run 13. All right? We're going to run 13. All right? Let's go. We are fine. We are fine. Guys, they don't have a clue what's about to happen. If we just lock in and run our stuff, execute, it's going to be over. It's going to be over, quick.
Out of halftime, the mission was clear. Establish the run. The Huskies had been tested, pushed, and challenged, but they weren't backing down. In the locker room, the message was simple: finish. And when the third quarter began, Hough's defense picked up right where they left off, collapsing the pocket, living in the Mustang backfield, and making the Myers Park quarterback feel every ounce of pressure the pack could bring. But momentum is a fragile thing. A roughing the passer call on 3rd down gave Myers Park new life, a chance to steal the lead. Yet as they've done all season, the Husky defense bent but never broke, holding strong and forcing another field goal. Then came the shift. Boogie Morrison and the big boys up front went to work, grinding out yards, blowing open running lanes, and wearing down that star-studded Mustang defensive line. On 3rd and long, quarterback Ethan Royal rolled out and found his favorite target of the night, Jameer Anderson, wide open in the end zone. Their second connection of the night, giving the Huskies a 14-6 lead midway through the fourth.
The corner was getting a little too comfortable, and he kept pressing, and he probably thought that we wasn't gonna come back to it and take a shot. So I let Coach Big know, at first Coach Big wanted to run that play on the left side. I said, no, Coach Big, run it to the right. He's pressing and the safety's not over there far enough to help him. Coach Big listened, he was like, all right, run it to the right. We came to the right, Ethan rolled out, made a great throw off his back foot. I was wide open.
Moments later, the defense answered again. A quick 3 and out, and the ball was back in the hands of the offense with an opportunity to extend the lead. 2 plays later, Boogie Morrison burst through a seam and never looked back. A sprint through the heart of the Mustang defense that pushed the lead to 2 scores.
It was just like I gotta make a big play because it was like an intense game at that moment. Like, the adversity was crazy, so I was like, I gotta make a big play, and it was just be patient, and the hole opened up, and I just hit it, and I was like, I gotta score because, you know what I'm saying, I could change the momentum of the game, so it was just, I don't know, I just needed it.
On the ensuing kickoff, chaos. A perfectly timed hit jarred the ball loose, and the Huskies pounced. Opportunity knocking again. But Myers Park wasn't ready to fade quietly. An interception gave them one last flicker of hope. That was until defensive back Jason Wilkerson slammed the door shut. He read the quarterback's eyes, broke on the pass, and took it the other way. 6 points that felt like a dagger. But a flurry of yellow flags littered the field. 60 yards in penalties erased the score.
I have not. That's probably gonna forever be in my mind for that. That was like the greatest play I was ever a part of.
And it's crazy because it was only supposed to be 45, and they gave Chachi a penalty for telling me, Bake, we're playing Myers Park, the game is over, let's just get this win and go home. They threw a flag on Chachi for telling me that. They said he was trying to be funny.
Backed deep into their own territory, the offense went right back to work. Royal dropped back, spotted Jaden White streaking down the middle, and hit him in stride. The speedster did the rest. 50 yards later, the scoreboard told the story. Dominance. As the final whistle sounded, the Huskies had left no doubt. They had risen to every challenge, outfought the noise, outplayed the hype, and outlasted the Mustangs. Against one of the most talented defensive lines in the state, the Huskies' big dogs up front stood tall and delivered a statement.
I feel like we all hold each other accountable, no matter what's going on. You know, somebody make a bad play, you get smacked on the head, next play.
Seeing that, I know on 3rd and longs, the D was gonna give me his best pass rush. So just telling Owen to watch the B gap just in case if anything comes through his gap.
I'd have to say our bond. I mean, we're all brothers right now. It's a good feeling.
When the smoke cleared, one truth remained. The standard was built here. And with this win, the Hough Huskies had done more than just silence their doubters. They'd all but crowned themselves conference champions.
Hey, listen, shut up. Hey, guys, way to come through the second half and fight, guys. Offense, we got the run game going. We got the run game going. Where that O-line at? Where Where Jarvis at? Right there. Hey, where you at? No, way to fight through the pain, boy. Yes, sir. Defense. What can we say about you? Say ain't nothing new. Hey, listen, congratulations on being the first conference champs of this conference. All right? Hey, congratulations on being the first. Hey, listen, congratulations on being the first conference champs of this conference. All right, now, we got one more game. We started off perfect. We want to end it off perfect next week. All right? 10-0 next week. 1-0 next week, 10-0. Hey, Joe! Hey, Joe! We're going to beat this shit. Game!
In a night that tested their resolve, the Huskies walked off the field having silenced the critics. Against Myers Park, they proved once again what defines this program: toughness, discipline, and the refusal to back down when the lights burn brightest. But as one battle ends, another looms. Now the pack turns its focus to Hopewell, a clash of titans to close the regular season. For Huff, it's a chance at perfection, to finish undefeated, claim the conference crown outright, and secure their place among the top contenders heading into the postseason. One final test, one final statement, the opportunity to prove once again that the pack doesn't just chase greatness, they set the standard for it. This is Inside the Pack.